Noah Syndergaard will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout-to-walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Stepping up is Ronald Acuna, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Line shot to first, and there's one away. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
3-1 to him now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Freeman, the runner at second with 1 away. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year, currently second in the NL in RBIs.
Well, he's right in the prime of his career.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
The 1-1 down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Next up from New York, Francisco Lindor. He's fighting to stay on that NL home run leaderboard, number 10, as we enter play here today.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The set and the 1-2, and this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. But the damage has been done. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
A windup and the 0-1.
Hey!
And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Dansby Swanson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. And there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Now here's the first offering. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Another 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Striding in is Kevin Pillar. His prior history versus this arm, he's a .333 hitter. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So next to bat will be James McCann. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fouled off. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2.
Ball.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one.
No, that's
he
down.
had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Hit on the ground is short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Now to the plate, the Mets DH. Luis Guillorme singled in his last at-bat. Step on second for the force, and that'll do it. And now here is Johan Camargo, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and a strike to count. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd, and A-Ray Adrianza will be the next to bat. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Reined in. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Dominic Smith. A ball and no strikes. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Smith, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute super.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled away. Lined hard to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Lindor is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Next, it'll be Michael Conforto. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Alonso on second. Lindor on at first with nobody out. And he struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
That's ball 2.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. On a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
This is foul right side. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. First pitch on the way. Freddie Freeman is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Two balls and a strike to Freeman. And he misses again, ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Joey Gallo is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Marcell Ozuna is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Two and two to Marcell Ozuna.
I got the count. 2 and 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Chopped weakly to the right. Now the 1-1 pitch. Gallo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-2. This one's down to third. Davis grabs it cleanly. Out. McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the side. 1 left for Atlanta. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi. James McCann will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Acuna patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Boy, this one got ugly early. They were looking to get some innings out of the starting rotation. That didn't happen in this one, lasting only 2 innings. A lot of outs yet to get from this bullpen.
Behind 0-2 now.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Camargo picks it up cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in next, Luis Guillorme. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And stepping up as the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Cold strike at the knees. 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. High in the air down the right field line. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. McCann goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Swanson is retired, and there's one away. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here now the 2-2. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
From the belt, the pitch. Johan Camargo is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. It's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
The 1-2. That's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Stepping in once again is Ehire Adrianza as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch. And ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Dominic Smith. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. 1 out. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Now into the box, Francisco Lindor. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, that's down. Ball 2. You got 2 balls.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no
All you
strike.
want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in will be Joey Gallo. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. From the stretch. A high fastball is in there. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Acuna leads off second with one gone in the inning. Still 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. Pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you could do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
The 0-1 pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Michael Conforto. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Fouled off. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Next, here is Kevin Pillar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Mets go down quickly as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Ready now is Travis d'Arnaud, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Johan Camargo is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Swanson at third with 2 away. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Aye. 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now. Ehire Adrianza would be next. In tight ball 4, and they're at the corners now with 2 away. Next, it'll be Ehire Adrianza. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings. The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally come. So here is James McCann. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. In there at the knees, strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, McCann averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And he got him. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Jeff McNeil comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Adrianza is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Luis Guillorme. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. Acuna digs in now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In there, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Can't connect with the bunt attempt, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Acuna is retired, and there's 1 away. And now in the box, Freddie Freeman. Now here's the first offering.
Ball.
1 out, nobody on. One and 1 the count now. Fly ball out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Joey Gallo now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Conforto gets there for the catch, and that ends the bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Dominic Smith. And that one yanked just foul. Smiley, the former San Francisco Giant, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Smiley steps into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Michael Conforto is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now. Coming forward now is the Braves' designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So stepping in is Dansby Swanson. He doubled his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Ozuna, the runner at second with 1 away. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
To 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. The next to bat for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Behind 0-2 now. Final strike for the Braves. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. McCann corrals it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets will put an end to their 3-game skid.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
First at the end.